Hello, this is Diana. This is my Trailblazers of the Universe YouTube channel. On my channel, I'm helping you fearlessly and unapologetically live your best, most authentic life. I am helping you break through your barriers and transcend limitations you may have. So the topic of this video is things you need to know about the new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio 2022, which occurs on October 25th, 2022. It is said to be the most powerful new moon of 2022. During a solar eclipse, the veil between the conscious and the subconscious is very thin. So, it's a great time. Explore your shadows. Your deepest desires, deepest fears, which a lot of times those go hand in hand, right? So when we think of the shadows, shadow work even is what's unconsciously running your life. So fears, limitations, even trauma. We have deep, dark emotions, maybe even suppressed emotions, unresolved trauma that have been maybe running our life. If we do not face our shadows, if we do not do the shadow work, we allow them to sabotage us when we're trying to move to the next level in our life. You feel like there's a block and you don't really know what it is, or every time you try to get to the next level, it feels like there's something always happens that pulls you back or sabotage. It's your own fears getting in the way, limiting beliefs, or you self-sabotage it because maybe you don't feel like you're worthy of that or it's not comfortable for you, right? You know, everyone's going through that at some level right now. What better time to do shadow work, transformation, than Scorpio season? It's cool that this new moon solar eclipse is in Scorpio, which is already a sign of rebirth, transformation, deep, dark, intense emotions, right? Desires. My moon sign is in Scorpio, so I understand this very well. Because this eclipse is going on, like I said, the veil between the conscious and the unconscious is very thin. We are bringing awareness to that. Kind of like they're merging to become one. So I always say awareness is the key to change. If we can face our fears, that shadow that's kind of running our lives, it's kind of like we're driven by, it seems like a force we're not even sure what it is sometimes, what drives us to do some of the behaviors we do, right? If we can understand what drives us to do those things, you can transform your whole life, literally. And it's not going to happen overnight, but being aware of it is the first step. And going in a deeper level, not just saying, oh, this is coming up, this emotion is uncomfortable, oh, I don't want to feel this. No. Transforming, like being uncomfortable, getting outside of our comfort zone, facing our fears, feeling the emotions we haven't felt, that we suppressed, all the things we're afraid of, kind of bring them to the surface, to be transmuted, to be transformed. Once you face that fear, once you face the biggest thing that's holding you back, your whole life changes. Once you deal with that, you can deal with pretty much anything. Be willing to confront them. Digging deep, kind of surrendering to these. Just allowing them to come up. Energy influence that is going on right now is that Venus is in conjunction with this eclipse. I made a video on the Venus star point a few days ago. Check it out. It's a planet of love. It's bringing more of the feminine energy. And when I think about feminine, like I said, males, you have a feminine energy too. We all have feminine, masculine energy. Venus is the planet of love. Say romance, we could even go into expressing your desires. We can bring in more of the feminine energy, Venus energy, to allow these feelings to come up, to really dig deep into our passion. What are we passionate about? And that goes good with the Scorpio, right? Scorpio is a very passionate sign too, and Venus is kind of bringing in the feminine energy to even the darkness, right? Remember, the darkness isn't bad. Everything has light and dark, right? You need light and dark to balance. So also, feminine energy, thinking more surrender, right? Allowing, following our intuition. Also, Scorpio is a sign that's very intuitive too. So these two combined, this is a good time to use your intuition. See what comes up, allow it. Ask yourself, what do you really want in your life? What's your deepest desire? Maybe that you won't tell other people. Maybe that you're afraid to show, afraid to express, afraid to want, or feel bad wanting. Right? What direction do you want your life to go in? It might be something that's the complete opposite of what everyone else wants or what you've ever done before. It's kind of like what's holding you back from stepping into that version of yourself and living that life. This is a good time to dig deep and see what comes up. Turn off all those distractions. Be present. See what comes to you. Use that intuition. Sometimes automatic writing might help. Very good time to have powerful intentions too. All these energies going on. It's a very good time to manifest. So make sure you set intentions. Maybe before you go to sleep. Let it go in your subconscious mind. Take a deep dive into this. Meditate, do what you, or if you need to do breath work, grounding to stabilize energy a little bit more. Sometimes when you have powerful energy shifts going on like that, it can be overwhelming. The last influence also that's going on, planetary influence, is Saturn is direct now. Saturn being direct right now can help you close the karmic cycles, karmic relationships, limiting beliefs, things that no longer serve you. Maybe you've cleared some karma and you're ready to go on to the next level. Shadow work and all that stuff goes into that. All this stuff is connected. We can let go of the old and transform into the new. So like I said, it's a power of time to set intentions for what you do want. What's a more aligned life for you? After doing this shadow work, you can see more what's in alignment, what's not. Maybe you don't know exactly right away, but see what comes to you. You know, I'm sure there's something that will come up for you. If it's not right at the moment, give it some time. Once we let go of this old energy, let go of this karmic cycles, right? What doesn't serve, do more shadow work, let go of anything that's limiting us and holding us back, or fears and everything, right? Then we can bring in that new energy. And right now, with all the high energies and frequencies going on the planet, this is the perfect time to bring in that new energy. Let's relay all this together. I look as a time for, like, we have birth, destruction, and rebirth, right? Those are the cycles. Right now, it might seem like a point of destruction, but after the destruction of the old self, of the old everything that doesn't serve you in your life, relationships, it could be jobs, it could be whatever, limiting beliefs, whatever it is, even family sometimes, that's when the rebirth happens. That's when the transformation happens. Eventually you have a higher consciousness, and then you can bring in higher frequencies. You can be an alchemist of your life. You can transmute that to something positive and use that energy and to drive you to become your new version. Really, it's a time of self-discovery, to discover what you really want and follow your intuition as well, and live the life that you deserve. Trust the process, allowing and following your intuition. You combine that with the Scorpio energy, whew, about to transform your life with that kind of energy. Step into a whole new reality, really. Give it some time. That's all I have for today. If you like this content, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I also have a Facebook group, an Instagram, and a TikTok. My link is in my channel description and in my video description. I also offer transformational coaching. My contact information is in my video description as well. Have a good day. Namaste.